Hey there. So we're back in that entrance that we left off at. And actually I spent the first 30 minutes, or this segment here, with my mic muted. So I'm going to narrate as we go through and see what we were up to. So here I'm just saying we're back, and that I had been looking around, and down here where this lava is, there's actually a chest hidden, as he likes to do sometimes. So we came down to check the chest out, and inside we found some interesting stuff, actually. Not your usual stash. Fire charges, dispenser, and a pressure plates, in case you wanted to wage warfare at some point, which is fitting for this next area, actually. So then we came up here. Some point I was telling you that the tunnel above us, the railway, went out to that big chasm area where we came in the beginning, and we saw the little ghast in that one room, and the what looked like a rail cart above us, and it turned out that's what that was. And we find our next little break room, our little sign-off room, over here down the hallway, showing you we've been putting our wool away. So we have 4 wool so far. And there's the Saurian sign-off booth. So we came over and made sure it was really a Saurian sign-off booth and not dedicated to somebody else. Came through here. Oops, sorry, that's my grandson. Came out into this area, and this is the next intersection. So this is intersection 2, and did a little fly around, looking around to see if there's anything of interest besides the intersection. So we have Outer Darkness, where we just came from, down there, and we have, let's see, what is that, Lush Ruins over there, and Metal Cavern down that way, and Hugz Disgrace. And this is where I noticed there's a chest down there at the bottom, and of course we have to go look at the chest. So down we went. As we were going down, I was checking to see if there might be an actual way down, like a staircase or intended way down. Didn't really see one, except maybe over there to the right. So we came down here to see what could he put next to the big lake of lava, and it's a stick. It's just an ordinary stick. So he's trolling us. So on the way up, though, we saw the chest underneath the intersection here. So came over here to see what was in the chest in the intersection. It's interesting he didn't have a glowstone sitting there, but I think that was a piece of quartz. So yeah, inside here we see we have lots of slabs to make a staircase to go down to the troll chest if we wanted to. And I think there were some enchanted books in there. So then we decided to go off to Hugz Disgrace first. It's me checking to see if there was anything that looked like an entranceway or a room up there, something hidden. Didn't see one. And we come down the hallway, down the long staircase, to a sign that says, dedicated to Joe Hugz and his legendary redstone skills. And then he says, I just realized he was on legendary too. Ha ha. Ahem. So we come out here to Hugz Disgrace, and we're looking around. Lots of rail carts. lots of little tunnelways in the back wall there. Found a book, Jeff's book. And so we're going to read Jeff's note, 10-page note. As we pack up the last of the diamonds and prepare to abandon this mining site, I cannot help but reflect on how wasteful our operation was. The good kingdom of Marbrosia surely erred in trusting Hain to carry out this mining expedition, hence the name Hain's Disgrace for this area. Being an island kingdom, Marbrosia is always in need of non-renewable raw materials, but this need sometimes makes them too desperate. I leave this note as a warning to anyone who would hire or attempt to work for these complete idiots. Myself and the rest of the hired miners are generally competent, but the foremen and upper officers couldn't mine sand if their lives depended on it. Look at his cavern. They made us carve out a perfect box shape. Why? Why, he says. I'll tell you why. Our foreman is needlessly controlling and obsessive. I got the last laugh, though. Looked down towards the lava. I accidentally left a burr of sandstone sticking out. It bothers him so much, but he won't go fix it himself, the coward. Then there is this needlessly complex minecart system. It's not like we're transporting ores over long distances. It's all in this stupid box cavern, and we're carrying the diamonds out on foot, so why did we need the rails? Lots of wasted energy. And then all the supplies we're leaving behind, a lot of enchanted items too. I guess it's good we had the equipment, but still they wasted so much stuff, although those enchanted swords were nice when cave spiders attacked. It's a clue as to what we're going to get into. Speaking of spiders, these caverns seem to be home to odd mutations of creatures, some of them with burning venom. Others have odd scales that bend light and make them almost invisible. Those are the worst. Give me the creeps. Yeah, the scales don't cover their eyes, so those are still visible. You just see red eyes charging towards you out of the darkness. Ugh, nope. Oh, one last thing, that rock crusher? What were they thinking? We were after diamonds. We don't need no stinking crusher. In fact, I actually can't think of a use for it. I don't get why they assembled it in here. Anyway, I'm wrapping this up now. We got a great haul out of here. There's some coal and gold left. We'd take more of the gold, but we can't handle any more cargo. I leave this note to any soul who wanders these caverns again. Be careful, Jeff. So I had mentioned when I first saw it was Jeff's note, I was like, is this Jeff Hillia? Ha ha ha. That's funny. Is this the Jeff that lost all the tree or the wood in the lava? And I decided it probably was not. And there's the little burr of sandstone, and I was thinking there might have been, or wondering if there might have been something down there, but it didn't really look like it had any, shadow or something that would say, hey, there's a little chest in there. I think it's just going to be sandstone. So we're looking at this area. Come over here to read this sign, because we have to read all the signs. It's an obsession. If there aren't noises and lights, it's not worth it. Okay. And I never did flip the switch to turn this row of lights on. Don't ask me why. So we came over here to look at this contraption. And get down here to the switch. Feel the breeze as powerful pistons move the air. Hain Corporation, 100% efficient air-moving machine. So we flip the switch, and so the pistons go up and down, moving the air. We decided that was much too noisy, so I turned it off. I don't know why I keep saying we, but so we came over here to check out some of these chests that were laying around. And so far the pattern seems to be that majority of the chests have, always have some kind of food, some kind of low-grade type tools, and then it's usually got a couple of good enchanted items. Ooh, there's an iron sword. That's a nice one. Sharpness 3, knockback 2, unbreaking 1. But for the most part, it's not, unless it's a chest by itself, doesn't seem to have anything extraordinary, if you know what I mean. So we came over here, looked in some more chests, saw the usual loot. And this was a nice find though. Power 3, Flame 3, Infinity 1. So I took the bow for myself, because who can resist that? How often do you find that in Minecraft, whether you're enchanting it yourself or in a map? And some more stuff. Now that's a nice fire protection. What was that, 4? Yeah. Decided to check the furnaces just in case, but the pattern seems to be there is nothing in these furnaces. So rail use canceled. OP order number 27. So we ran down here to see what's on the other end. And there's the rail system that goes up to the large rail system. And this is where the lag got really, really bad. So bad I couldn't move towards this thing here, so we used our Optifine zoom. Hain Corporation, 100% useful rock crusher. Of course, according to Jeff, it is a worthless piece of junk. So I painstakingly made my way over to these chests, which had pretty much your usual stuff, although the iron pants are handy, and that iron sword. And then we started off down towards that group of zombies to see what they were up to. Lots of mobs starting to form now. And down here on the sides you can see the little pathways encased in glass, which is I thought that was a nice touch. Lets you kind of see where you can go, and once you're in there you don't have to worry about falling into the lava. So came past these guys, talking about how we came in over there, and then we saw the spider webs, and saying that that's definitely going to be an area to go to because they mentioned those spiders. So my bet was that that's where the Fleecy Box is going to end up being. And over here they have the ladders to get down from. Let's see if I look up high enough. There's the ladder in front of us goes up to a walkway that goes over. I believe it goes up to that walkway. It goes over there to where those ladders were. So, okay, yeah, see there's a walkway up there at the upper right of the screen. So then we decided to go and see what this big rail contraption is all about that they built. And it turns out it's working through the lag. So it turns out it's a big storage system with rotating. It rotates the carts, and there's tons and tons of carts full of the usual stuff. And I'm sure there's some uber loot in there somewhere with that many in one place. I'm sure he stuffed some kind of super duper sword or piece of armor or something. But when we heard the blaze, we were like, and turned around, and I'm like, okay, that's it. We're not sticking around the blaze. because they're notorious for lagging the game up, and they're loud. And we came over and checked out one chest. I figured, you know, they're probably all very similar, and yeah, pretty nice stone sword. But like I said, I'm sure somewhere in there's probably some uber weapon or piece of armor if you feel like messing with the blaze to get rid of them. Although I would think if you went away and let them despawn and came back, as long as you didn't go down there close enough to those chests, probably they won't spawn. I don't know. I'm not sure how long the range is on there, but so then we decided to work our way down over there to the spiderweb area. Get through some of this lag. Put some light down. So here we go. Yeah, this was a little painful trying to move through here. So I think I'm looking at looks like there's a couple of levels. But I think the main concentration of the spider webs was down more at the bottom. So I'm gonna head down there. Yeah, see, you can see there's like 2 levels right there. Actually, I think there's 3. Let's see, how far down did I go? Okay, there's 1 level there. Yeah, there's 3. I see another lower area. So I came over here, tried to come over here, put some more lighting down so we could see. I don't know why I keep forgetting to put more lights down, because it is dark, and I know that once it gets to YouTube it's even darker. I'll try to remember to put more lighting down as I run around. Yeah, see, there's the lower level right there. So let's go. We're going down there, and there we start to see the invisible spiders with their glowing red eyes. And on this texture pack, I guess it's the texture pack because it's got the stripes on them, and so you also are seeing the outline because of the stripes. But then you saw there was one where all you could see was his eyes. So so here we go. We're down in the spider area. Yeah. And I'm glad we're doing this on creative, because that doesn't look like it's going to be an easy endeavor with all these spider webs getting caught on. So here I am looking for any secret chests or hidden things. I don't really see any. And spider jockeys, joy. And then of course this has to be the Fleecy Box because it's all lit up. So we're gonna head over there, put some more lighting down. Decided to see if maybe there was something, but that looks pretty much like just a little dead end for things to spawn. So we're clearing a little bit of space so we can get through. We don't get stuck on these spider webs. And there's the Fleecy Box. Yay! So let's see what color this one is. Okay, enough with the spider webs. Gee. There we go. Jump into the box, and it's lime wool. So now we have our lime wool. Oh, wow. So actually the Fleecy Box, it looks like it's under the lava. Ooh. Okay, so then we decided to come out here, and since he was talking about the spiders having, the special drops and stuff, decided to kill a couple and see what they dropped. And working our way around, trying to make it all line up in the bottom there, which it did. And it's the same, I think it's the same thing those spiders at the academy had, you know, the little, because I know I have that one little sword already. So then we decided to hit the road and take a shortcut out instead of traversing back through the tunnels. Came out here, and I was talking about how it looks kind of like an ant farm. I like that effect, actually. It's pretty neat. So all the people that were tunneling around and making this deal up for Hayne and get the stuff, and so yeah, looks like a little ant farm. All the busy workers who have now left with their diamonds. So we up we go, and I think we're leaving this area now. So I'm just reviewing the fact that there's a bunch of loot and tons of coal. I didn't really notice a whole lot of gold, but I'm sure there's some pockets if we had gone the long way around. Then off we go back to the intersection and to the next area. So that was Hayne's Disgrace. I decided I wanted to save Lush Ruins for last, so we're heading to Mellow Cavern. So here we go, Mellow Cavern. Head down the hallway, and it's going to be evidently he's made it a lower level to fit everything. These areas are really, even the small areas are pretty good sized, like Hayne's Disgrace, you know. So I get to here and I'm like, well, looking to see if there's a more obvious way down other than just jumping into the fray. Decide that there really isn't. So I go up here to see if there might be something. No, there's not. I'm also looking for any hidden chests or little alcoves that might have a hidden chest in it. I didn't see any. So come down here, decide that's jumping in. It's about the only way you're gonna get down here. So we worked our way around and still don't see any hidden things. This is where the fun starts. All the mobs hanging out in the dark. And then we come to a chest with supply of ladders. And so we're looking to see how far down we're supposed to do these ladders. And it's like, what? How are we supposed to get down there when it's just a drop off, since you can't place the blocks underneath you very easily if you're trying to do ladders. So I decided to look around a little bit and see, was there, unless he was figuring you were going to go down the walls, which would take forever. And I noticed this piece of carved sandstone sitting, hanging, suspended in the air. Anytime you see a lone carved sandstone block in a room full of smooth sandstone, that's a clue that you do something with that. So we hit it. It made this nice neat pillar of sand that we can put our ladders on now. You still have to either do that trick where you're putting them on while you're hanging by your fingernails to the one that you're actually on, which is not easy to do, but it is possible. Or you could probably, by this time you've got ender pearls galore, you could ender pearl down to this here and then just do your ladders on the way up. So there's seeds on the way down. At first I thought that was a pit of spiders. As you can see, it's a pit of mushrooms. So now you have an endless supply of food. And then I noticed this little area over here, lots of coal, a lone cow, and a chest. So of course we have to go check that out. So was that chest that I just saw right there? No, I missed some. I see some up there too. We just looked at it to the left. Now it's to the right. So if anybody feels adventurous, they can always go check those out. I'm willing to bet they're the usual chests though, because they don't have a block on them or a sign. So this is the Power Miner 1000. So we're going to look at, see what that is. Wooden pickaxe, efficiency 10, unbreaking 3. That's not bad, even though it's a wooden axe. And then we decided we're going to put the spider stuff away, so we did that. And talking about the fact it was nice of him to put a little light there, a lot of coal. And then, of course, with that axe, it wouldn't take very long to mine up all that coal, and then you would have torches for days. And there's obviously the Fleecy Box, but I wanted to go check what was out here before we went into the Fleecy Box. And we found some chests over here around the corner with the usual stuff in it. There's some more netherwort. That's always a nice find. I'm trying to remember if he had brewing stands anywhere. I'm pretty sure he must have. In the academy, I believe he did. And not so much in the little pit stop rooms, the little break rooms. So we're looking at this, and I'm decided this is probably one of the skylight areas, because like in Skylight A, they always, or most of these open areas like that, they would have a little peek through window of a section, so that would make sense for right there. Looking in here, and now that's a nice helmet. Respiratory 3, what was it, affinity 1, means you can breathe longer underwater, although I haven't seen a whole lot of water. It's mostly lava. And I think the affinity is what lets you mine underwater at a normal rate. And so then we decided to go over here and check the wool. And so I go over the fact that you come from the top, pretty much straight down. Wool is just right there at the bottom. It's not an easy journey, though, it looks like, especially once I noticed these little guys. I'm like, what the heck is that? Creepers riding spiders. And I was like, that's not nice. So, and they look like they have a jump boost on them. That one spider jumped pretty high. So we go ahead and head over to the wool Fleecy Box. Let's see what color wool this is. So I think we have lime green was in the last one. This is pink. Yay. And then you come out and take a look at our little creeper friends riding their spiders. And I decided, well, I wondered if they had any special, drops on them, since it is a special mob. Creepers on spiders, you don't see that. So we get the bow out, give one a pop. I don't remember seeing flame on that bow. I guess it did have flame on the bow. Okay. Obviously it dropped, everything drops experience bottles, and it dropped, what was that? Gunpowder. And they die pretty easy too, I noticed, although I am using a diamond sword. But that was a one-hit kill. And I said there must be a spawner right about there, because they keep popping up right there. So that was about it for this area. And we start heading out over to see if maybe there's something else hidden around and over here, since we didn't really look the first time we were coming down, but it looked pretty, looks like it's pretty much, that's it. Fleecy Box, the Miner 1000, and mushrooms galore. Like I said, endless supply of food now. And then all you have to do is traverse this very long ladder, which from your ladder kit right there. So out we go back to the intersection. If I can wind my way back where we came from. There we go. So there we go, back to the intersection, and now we're going to go off to Lush Ruins. Oops. And that's where I had stopped it. So now let's find out what happened afterwards. Okay, this Java thing is really getting on my nerves. This is the third time I've done this little section here. So up that rail goes to, eventually it's a very long track, and it goes to the second intersection. We are down at Lush Ruins. So we came down here. There was blocks of sand sitting right here on top of these hints, and we came down and looked in the chest. Just has stuff in it, tools and things. Says this area is pretty big. Ahead and all around of us is ores and resources, dangerous ruins with loot. To the right of us is a path to the next area. It says break sand for hints, silly pigman. This says immediately down and left is the sign-off shelter, and to the left is a Fleecy Box. So we came over here, and we ran down over here, took the little vine down, lots of mobs. We went over there, but there's one of these, I forget what he calls them, but it's like tons of like poison potions and bad stuff. But there's like 3 or 4 chests over there. And I was saying that later I'll go remove all the potions because it's really loud and causes a lot of lag. And we'd go see what was in those chests. So yeah, this place goes forever. It's so big. So we were starting to walk off to the left, which we're going to do in a minute. I was saying there's some lapis right there. We're going to check that out in a little bit. And then there's this big pillar right here. And we went up because this side here had a vine that went all the way up, you can see. And up there is a chest with about, I don't know, 4, maybe 6 bottles of regeneration that lasts for 2 whole minutes, which is really good. What is down there? That's a lapis block down there. That looks like there's something. Oh, but you know what? I bet that just leads you off to that area. We're going to leave that alone for now. So we came in here, and here's our checkpoint area. We put our 2 wool away. It has a chest with stone tools and food medium. Okay, and then we came off over here because he said to the left was the Fleecy Box over in this area over here. So let's go over here, and then I'm going to save or stop the film and start up again because I'm tired of losing this clip so many times. So I was saying you can come in the front doors here. You can figure out, work your way up the wall because here's some nice walkways. And I'm going to pop a night vision potion so that we can see, but I wanted you to see, how it looks when you come in, at how dark. And so we're going to put the night vision on though so we can see what's going on. And you can hear there's ghast in here. Night vision. There's my chest. That's a 3 minute, 6 minute, I guess 6 minutes will be okay. Let's put that one right there. Okay. Let's go find a wall to splash ourselves. Night vision. Ta-da! Okay, so we don't need that. We'll get our bow just so we can have some fun. Okay, so 6 minutes of night vision. Let's fly around and see if we can find the Fleecy Box. We should be able to see it from a distance with the night vision going. So there's chests hidden in the ruins. They did say it. There would be, the ruins would have lots of loot in them. Potions low. Okay, nothing too exciting there. So yeah, I guess over here you're just gonna pretty much wander around, finding loot and fighting mobs. I saw the ender chest was sitting over somewhere. Where did I see that? We're sitting over here. Oh, you know what? I thought this was an ender chest and it's a witch spawner. Okay. So you work your way around. There's a room down there. I don't see any chests though, just mobs. And let's see. I think the closer we get to the gas, I would think that would mean the closer we are, possibly, to the Fleecy Box. Let's see. Okay, well there's a really tall ladder, so I think that would be a good... Wow, that is a big tree. Look at that. Sheesh. Wow. Okay, let's see. Thought I saw... No, that's just a piece of wood. Whoa, there's a lot of chests over here. Some more lapis. Huh, that looks interesting right there. And a bunch of chests over there. Okay, let's go up this big ladder though, because I have a feeling... See, there's our potions low that we saw when we came in, because there's the doorway. So you go in the doorway, you pretty much go, looks like straight ahead. Is that where we saw the ladder? Yeah. Oh my god, is that one of those... Oh, look at that. That is awful. That is one of those, what he likes to call fun boxes. Unbelievable. Oh man. Oh, there's an ender chest. No, it's a spawner. Okay, never mind. Let's get away from some of these mobs. So he's got, look at that, spawners just clustered. That looks like there's 8 in that one of different kinds of things. Okay, so you come from the front door pretty much straight through, about halfway through, and make a left, and you find this big ladder. Oh, look at that. There's a, let's go see what this is. Oh, golly. Okay, more of the usual, and a bunch of those oh, look. What does he call that thing? A flare or a bloom or something like that? Oh, that's terrible. Oh, and our stuff wore off, so let's go splash ourselves. I think the ladder's right here. Okay, splash ourselves again. Doop. Thank you. Yeah, 6 minutes goes by fast. Okay, so you climb the ladder. Let's get over here. And keep climbing the ladder. Wow. Oh, I think I'm actually on the ladder. Okay. No. Okay, well that ladder just went to here. Okay, so it brings us up here. I don't see a Fleecy Box. There's another ladder, but that doesn't really go anywhere either. So this looks like it just takes you up to where you can get coal. Lots and lots of coal. What is that? A very well lit area over there. I wonder, anything over there of special interest that it's lit up so well? No? No, just looks like it's just lit up well, so you can see that there's lots of coal there. I noticed there's a few areas like right over there and there where he's got lots of glowstone. Okay, so what were we saying before we got sidetracked by the ladder that turned out to not go where we thought it was going to go? Oh, it's so easy to get lost in here. Okay, that's our big tree. Okay, I think I see the front door out that way, maybe. Let's go this way because I think I saw the Fleecy Box. So we're still pretty much run straight from the front door. Oh, okay, there's those little lapis pieces. Okay. So run through the front door all the way to the back. Forget about the large ladder at Hugz. Okay, here's another little... Oh, look, he left an anvil. Some chests and things down there. We're not going to bother looking. Let's go look at this one because they're probably just more of the same. Yep. There's an iron sword in that one. That was nice. Oh, up, up, up. Well, it's nice that he gives you some areas where it's lit up well enough that the mobs aren't really spawning too much. Okay, so we're still heading straight back from the front door, pretty much. And let's see. Okay, there. That looks much more promising. Yep, Fleecy Box. Okay, so let's go over here. Okay, wow. So, which, wow, this is a nice area right here with all those chests and things. That's not a nice area. Okay, but essentially I believe it is still front doors over there, run all the way back, and when you start seeing this little ruined area with the multiple levels and the witches, fun boxes, I think our night vision's fixing to wear off again. Let's pop another one. I don't know, does it 327? I was wondering if it stacks. I don't know. Okay. So it looks like you get more witches the closer you are to the Fleecy Box. What the heck is that? It sounded like a blaze. Yeah, that's definitely a Fleecy Box. If you see blaze, you found it. Why did we hear a mine cart? Didn't that sound like a mine cart? So let's how would you get up here though? That's what I'm curious about. If you're running, you know, there's a nice wall you can follow. Yeah, if you're running from there to here, do you see any stairways or something? I don't see any stairways. Big tree. I see that glowstone out of the corner of my eye. I keep thinking it's lava. Oh, oops. Oh, well. So if you're down here, it's that one tall tree. how would you get up to the Fleecy Box? Because I don't see any ladders that would lead you to, you know, if you couldn't see, because you probably wouldn't be able to see all the way up there if you didn't have the night vision going. So, I don't know. There's this right here, but that's not going to take you up there. No. Let's go back over here. Okay, fun boxes right there. 3-level ruin plus the little, looks like a little skinny wall. Fleecy Box. So I still don't see the real way in to the Fleecy Box. Alright, well, let's go closer. We'll just start up here and minecart for some reason. Oh, I know what that is. That's the stupid blaze. That's what? Okay, what? I don't understand. What in the world is that? Can I take those out? Why would he have mine carts like that? What does that do? There's like a million of them. See if we get rid of the mine carts. Oh, the blaze gets stuck in it. That's funny. Okay, I think they'll be quiet now. So, which color is this one? Oop. Now, let me in. Oh, good grief. Oh my god. Well, that tells us what color it is, and I don't understand why I can't get in here. It's yellow. Okay. So yellow is in the Lush ruins. And let's get away from those guys, because they are... I was going to say they are lagging me out big time. So let's tell you what, let me splash another potion, and we'll look around real quick. I want to see what that lapis, okay, that lapis was. Remember we saw like the lapis little pillar thingy, tall pillars, not the shorter pillars. Oh goodness. Okay, I think they were over here. So yeah, see, here's the ruins with there's the skinny wall, and it's kind of like just partitions really. So that's one way you could tell you're on the right path. Instead of being a solid wall, it would be partitions of the wall, and just follow that all the way back to the Fleecy Box. So lapis, lapis, lapis. Where was that lapis? I think it was over... Hey guys, you see any lapis? Wow. There's so much loot in here, but there's so many mob spawners. It's just crazy. Okay, I don't see... Okay, there's that. Where did I see the lapis towers? Well, okay, this looks... Okay, more spawners. Okay, I guess it's on the other side of this little ruin area right here. Or is this out? I think now we're out of the ruins completely. Okay, tell you what. That means the big doorway is over this way. Wow. This place is huge. Okay. More ruins, more spawners. Oh, there it is. More spawners. I think this is, yeah, this is the one we were looking at. Okay, so once you get your Fleecy Box, you can come back, I guess, out the front door there, hang a left, and come over to here. And this looks interesting. Down here. Let's go see what this is. Lots of leeches. Hello. Goodbye. So what is this? This looks like it's a little throne or something, or just a piece of artwork, a marker. Ooh. Wow, it goes down quite a ways. Okay, so more chests. Let's see, probably with your usual stuff. Yep. Okay. So that just marks an area, I guess, with, oops. Get another potion out here. Thank you. So, man, I don't know if I'd want to come back in here. Could there be any loot great enough to come back and deal with all this stuff? I don't want to get too far from that lapis because I don't want to get lost. So you walk back here. I don't really see. I think this goes, where does this go? To the wall, it looks like. Yeah, okay. So that's just a labyrinth, it looks like. With loot and mobs. There's another one. Let's go see what... Ooh, ow. There's some wood. That looks... Huh. Okay. There's another one. Anything in here? Maybe? Let's see. Oh my gosh. No, just a bunch of... Oh, wait. Well, okay. Here's a chest. Oh. Well, now this is worth... But this is over at the small one, not the big one. But I'll bet you the big one probably, yeah, winds around and leads back to this area. So you could get to that chest either way, I would think. I mean, that's what it looks like. All right, let's see. What else going on in here? Okay, so we came from that direction. Okay, now I'm going to meet you, tell you what, I'm going to meet you back at the little break room, because then we'll head off to the right. Oh. And it said if you go to the right, you end up to another area, and I'm thinking it must be... Ooh, wow. That's a lot of redstone. Huh. Ooh, boy, look at that. Well, now you know where to come to get redstone galore. And it looks like coal, of course. Lots of coal. I wonder if it's got iron and stuff in here. I bet you it does. Ooh, I wonder if it has diamonds. Well, there's lapis. And let's see, lapis, redstone. It's pretty. What else? Oh, there's some more mossy stone, so there's probably something down there. What is that? Oh, that looks like iron, maybe. I think that's iron. That's a lot of iron. So now you'll be set for the whole map. I wonder if there's a ladder that goes up that. Oh, we're fixing to lose our... Okay, tell you what, we'll come back and look at this later. I'm going to meet you back at the little break room. And then we'll go off to the right. Oh, wow. We'll go off to the right and see what's over there. Actually, I think when we get back to the break room, that's where we'll start our next episode, I think, because we found the wool. So we found 3 wools now. So next time we'll come and wander around here, or we may save that for the very end, come back, because he does have some extra areas that are have special things in them, or things like this where it's lots of loot. I think Mr. Grannies is having a sneezing fit in the back there, so this is probably a good place to take a break. And I will see you guys later. Bye.